Alright guys, so I'm under the trailer and I have an issue with this spring valve right here. So when I start my truck and push the red button in, which is the trailer brake, this just keep leaking air. You know, it doesn't cut off, it just keep pushing out the air until it's drained completely. So it's leaking. So today I'm going to show you how to remove it. It's called a spring brake valve for the trailer. So it's connected directly to the tank, and it has some lines that goes into it that connects to the brake chamber. So that's why it's important to replace it once you notice that it's leaking, because if it's leaking so much air and you're on the road, and in the event that it fell on you, you're not going to have any brakes. Your trailer brake is going to lock up like how it's locked up right now. So you see how this lever is down on the metal piece here, so that's a sign that the brakes are locked. So the reason why my brakes are locked is because of this faulty valve. So I'm going to show you guys how to remove it. So I got right here 18 spanner and also a crescent wrench. So basically what you do, see if I can show you guys. I'm going to put this here, apply the pressure, and then I get the 18. See if I can do this with one hand. Put it on there, and then I just start to turn like that until you get it off. So that's how you disconnect the air lines. So as you see, I'm going to need both hands. But before you disconnect the air lines, just take lots of pictures. Remember where your lines are connected to each fittings, because this valve has multiple fittings. It connects blue lines, red lines, brake chamber lines, airbag lines. So you want to remember where those lines connect back to. So take lots of pictures. I already did, and I also brought me some zip ties. So for example, in this case, I know these two lines are running parallel with each other. So once I disconnect those two lines, I'm gonna zip tie them like this, so that way when I install the new one, I don't have any lines connected to the wrong fitting. Alright, so I'm gonna take this off, guys, and then show you what it looks like when it's off. So as you can see, guys, I married the hose together by using a tie strap, so that way I remember where the hoses go. So I disconnect all the hoses from the fitting, from the valve rather, and so just a quick reminder, I connect these, the red and the blue together. So the blue goes on the outside here, screws on, and the red goes here, and then you have another red that goes here. So because these two go in the same, the blue and the red goes in the same direction, I tie strap them together, and then the red goes like that. So I have to remember that when I'm putting on the new one. So I just disconnected the hoses from the fittings, because there's fitting still on the valve. So I'm gonna show you what's the valve. So I'm gonna disconnect the valve. There's probably air in the line. Hope there's not much air in the tank. So I just disconnected the valve from the storage tank, and this is the faulty area. This is the section that is bad, and these are just the fittings for the different hoses. So they're basically just distributors for the different size hoses. So I'm gonna match this up with the new part and make sure it's the same, and remove these fittings here, put it on the new one, and then voila, we should connect like these. All right, so right now I'm just going to compare the new valve with the old valve. just make sure that they're identical. What I got to do now is remove these fittings, put it on the new one, and then hook it back up to the air tank. So always compare the new part with the old part to make sure they're the same. So now, since air runs through these fittings, you want to make sure you put some tread seal on the tread to make sure there is no leak. So this is what I'm using right now, tread sealant. You can also use the tread tape, but I rather the liquid. So I just put it on the tread of each before I put it on there. So that's what. So this should prevent any audible leak. Okay, so let's push the red button in. Look at the gauge. Okay, the hissing stop. Okay, so the brakes are released, which you can see. This lever is now released, and I'm not hearing the leak under here anymore. So it's keeping its air. It's keeping the air in the lines. So that's it. The problem is fixed, and that's the wrap.